Alright guys, we're here at Fu Young and Chow. I don't always remember their names, so I'm kind of glad I did this time. We're here with the magic attacking crew to start as usual. So we have, of course, Hiro, Kirill, Mina, and Maya. But that doesn't mean we won't be switching in Boria sometimes. Not often, but every now and then we might need him. As you can see, here's our levels. We got some over 35 levels, because I had to go through the dungeon as well after I grinded to 35. So, 37, 39, 38. The only thing is, I gave a lot of my MP seeds to No Wep because she has a lot more expensive spells, such as Omni Heal and Kazap. So most of them went to her. I did throw some agility seeds on her too as well, so she's getting majority of the seeds, but I did spread some out. I gave some, a little bit of mana ones to Kirill and Mina, since they are going to be supporting our asses most of the time. Anyway, for items, Hiro doesn't really need much. She's just going to be Kazapping. Kirill, I did get some liquid metal helms, one for Kirill and Mina, and that's all the grinding for tokens I'm going to do, because it's a pain in the ass, and I also don't want to wait for Tornico to steal them. So we got him. His items mostly don't matter, but everyone has a Lucida Shard. That's the important thing, because you can get confused here. And Kirill has a couple magic waters to help support people whenever he has nothing better to do. So we have that. I mean, it's got the Sage Stone as usual, and once again, like I mentioned, has the liquid metal helm, magic waters, and a Lucida Shard as well to help out. Maya's got the Angel Leotard, a little bit different from the flowing dress. Excuse me, I have minor hiccups. The Angel Leotard's going to be better defense overall. I think it has better or equal resistance, just a better physical defense than the flowing dress. But also has the liquid metal shield to help her out as well. Staff of Salvation, so she can help spot heal in a dire emergency, but she shouldn't have to. And a Lucida Shard as well. Staff of Divine Wrath, don't worry about that. That was just for on their way here. As for Boria's just got a Lucida Shard, and he'll just pop in if he needs to. And I think that's about everything that we can to go over this. So, time to jump in. I'm going to fast forward to this part because this part's kind of silly. I'm just going to say no a bunch of times. It doesn't matter what you say, you always end up in a fight. There we go. Alright, and here's the fight. Now, if you've seen my solo playthrough, or even any of the other challenge runs I've done on Dragon Warrior 4, you know that, for the most part, you can do this with the right levels and HP. However, for this, we could do things a little lower level, I believe. And I was able to do this at least once. So anyway, NoWep's going to be Kazapping. Kirill going to be Kabuffing. We have Mina who's going to Insulate Lay. And Maya is going to Kaboom. Because that's the only thing that's not resisted by both of them. Yeah. Chow could one-shot any of us, though, so we do have to be a little careful. I also did forget, I should have brought a Yiggleaf on somebody other than Kirill, in case Kirill dies. So this might get interesting. If he goes down, it's going to be a lot tougher. It's going to be possible, though. Alright, I'm going to have you go ahead. You don't need a magic water. Why don't you Icicle Dirk Fu Young? You could Sage Stone, and you're going to Kaboom. Maya and NoWep are going to be busy, though. Ouch. Good, good. The fragile people get the healing. Kabuff doesn't matter. You can kabuff your buddies all you want. That's going to matter more next time, though. Why don't we... Yeah, you can keep doing that. You're going to keep Sage Stoning, and you're going to Kaboom. It's just to give a little bit of a lead damage against Fu Young, so he dies first. Even though he does have less HP as well, it just helps to have that little extra. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all either. Alright, we're not doing too bad at all. Why don't you throw another Kabuff to refresh things? You can go ahead... You don't even need a Sage Stone. You know what? Throw a Magic Water on NoWep because her MP is going to go faster than Maya's. Just one should do. You don't really need that many. Unless things go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong, which they can. Oh, the Kabuff makes that useless, and I love it. We're probably going to have to re-insulate soon, too. But I don't think we have to yet. Why don't you just Sage Stone? And you Kaboom. Yeah, a lot of this is just going to be repetitive. So far, knock on wood, this is better than my test run. My test run had 3 people killed. Because of things like that. Yeah, you're going to Kazap. Why don't you go ahead and full heal yourself? You can re-insulate now, and you Kaboom. Please don't die, Carol. That would be really, really lovely if you don't. Thank you. Because these guys can sometimes outspeed us out of nowhere. That's okay, too. Okay, cool. We're doing very well now. Icicle Dirk, why don't you Swoosh? They both resist Swoosh somewhat. Only Chow has a less resistance than that. What about Sizz? Is Sizz any better? Okay, yeah, Sizz is okay. So what we can do with you then is use the Lightning Step on Fuyang, and you Kaboom. We just want Fuyang down, because he's the one that can heal, and I think he can revive, too. You always want to knock him out first. Alright, that's not too bad. We're doing better than I thought we would. Yeah, you can do this, you can go back to Sage Stoning, and you're gonna Kaboom. Oh, wow! Yeah, this went a lot better than my test run. My test run had people dying because, if Fuyang feels like it... sorry, Chow Mein. Chow Mein feels like he could just basically crit and kill you. Just about everybody, except probably Ragnar. So... Alright, so we're just going to go all out. You can just re-Kabuff, because that's all we're going to need. You can go ahead and Swoosh, and you're going to Frizzle now, because that's better MP conscious, and he has no resistance to it. Fuyang, though, does have resistance to Frizzle. Only a little, but it's something. Also, I didn't have to need Borea this time. I switched Borea in last time when I needed to get some, keep the damage train going while also reviving somebody. Well, we didn't need it this time, so that's cool. I'm not looking forward to the physical route, though, that's for sure. But okay, that was, like I said, a lot better than my test run. But that can go pretty poorly, but generally we could survive. I do still have the Kerplunk bracers on the physical crew, so it really wasn't too much of a worry. Now, that said, speaking of worries, we gotta try the fighting crew, so I'll meet you on their try. Alright, the physical crew is ready, and, well, unlike usually, we're going to go ahead and have it be No Wep, Alina, Kirill, and Mina to start, but Boreal will be coming right back in as soon as Mina gets an insulate up for these 3. So that's the strategy we're employing here. Now, for item-wise, once again, No Wep has their Zenithian Sword to do things with as usual. Everyone has their Lucidus Shards, but No Wep's going to be carrying a Massacre Sword this time to help with Kazaps if Borea is too busy to do it or is unavailable. It gives No Wep something to do, because sometimes otherwise they're just going to be attacking for like 10 or 0 damage. It's kind of pointless. I also threw a Yigglyf on him, Alina, and Borea, so in case Kirill goes down, we have a way to get him back up. But even if that happens, we also have people that can just use the Kerplunk Bracer and bring Kirill back too. So that's an option at least. So you can see Alina's got the Lucidus Shard and Yigglyf, but doesn't really need much else. Borea here, is generally the same items here. He'll be attacking with either the Icicle Dirk or the Fire Claw if he needs to. We've got Mina with her stuff here. She's got mostly the same things. Magic Waters just in case, Lucidus Shards. Borea's got the Liquid Metal Shield this time instead of Maya, because Maya's not going to be as useful for here. He's got the Sage Stone as well, though, so in downtime he could help heal if need be. And a Fire Claw for when he literally doesn't need to heal, he may as well just Fire Claw away. So, with that said, we can just get started. I'm going to, once again, fast forward through this. I'm just gonna say yes through everything. Yes, no, yes. Alright. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and Massacre Sword Fu Young. You're going to attack Fu Young. You are going to throw a Kabuff. You are going to Insulate. NoWep's going to be helping heal whenever we really need to as well. They do have Omni Heal now. And Alina dies. Yeah, that's the thing that could have happened in the magic attacking thing. That didn't happen this time. Well, I'm going to change you out anyway. And you're going to attack. You're going to go ahead and Kazing. And you are going to... Do you want to do a full sap or do you want to do an oomph? I think full sap's more worth it. If he does a breath attack, it's going to suck a little. Alright, no confusion. That's good. You guys can attack. Actually, I think this is a case where I'm going to change you out for Mina. You attack. I'm going to have you Insulate. And you are going to Oomphalena. Okay, not bad. Now we can switch you back out and bring back in Kirill. Attack. I'm going to throw a Kabuff because Boria never got one and Alina died, so hers needs to be placed on again. And then you need to Oomph No Wep. After that, we could probably use Accelerate. Ah, he did a dick move there. We're not going to be able to attack this turn. Kirill needs to be healed. Alright, Insulate's on us all, right? Yes, we're okay. You guys got to keep focusing Fu Young down. You need to full heal yourself. And do you have anything that you should be doing instead? Oh, Accelerate's not bad. We're probably going to lose a lot of these buffs anytime soon. But it's good because it gives... Sorry, I kind of like pause every time he does Fuddle Dance. It kind of gives us a chance to not be affected by Fu Young whenever he decides a Disruptive Wave. So it's a small blessing. Alright, there's not much going on here, so why don't you... What is it? Icicle Dirk for him? Yeah, Icicle Dirk for you. And you can Sage Stone. Just top us off. But yeah, NoWep and Alina are definitely some top fighters here. Alright, that was great. I don't think you need to refresh yet. We don't really need to accelerate either. Sage Stone, not needed too bad. Fire Claws... It has a high miss chance on Fu Young. Top us off with Sage Stone anyway. Oh, Insulate's going down. Oh boy. That's gonna be the pain. I hate when he does that. Alright, this is gonna be a weird thing to do now. Changing you out for Mina. Your turn to Omni Heal. You're gonna attack. I'm going to have you re-Kabuff, because it's probably going down soon anyway. Yeah, Oomph went down. That Accelerate gives NoWep just a little bit of an edge to make sure that they go first, usually. Oh, there goes Mina. Jeez. Fu Young's defense went down. Okay, back up, I mean. So why don't you do that? You attack. Bring back Mina, because we're going to need her again. That's okay. And that was expected, so that's fine. Alright. They're going to be buffing, so you should do that while she attacks. To buff and Insulate. Once Insulate sticks, Mina's going to be dropping out again. I do like, though, that with this, I get to incorporate different people for the battles. Usually I just stick to 4 people and just try to brute force it when I do my regular playthroughs anyway. Alright, you go ahead and attack. I'm gonna have you multi-heal so he can... A full sap's gonna be needed soon, but I'd rather get an Oomph on Elena. Ah, Borya's lost his defense now. If we can get a turn, I'll... nope. Nah, I was debating on maybe not keeping her in, but we need to get Insulate on her. So we're going to go ahead and do what we were doing before. Massacre Sword, attack, the Boof, and the Insulate. I say Insulate just because it's easier, but that's unfortunate. Oh, he resisted this time. Thank you, Insulate. Oh, that was not Insulate. Well, wow, she decided to take it slow that time, I guess. Alright, well, that's okay. Insulate failed, and he... I think I'm actually just gonna Omni Heal then. I don't absolutely need to, it's kind of a waste, but I'd rather do that so Kirill can get a buff on Borya. Go ahead and attack. Is it buff? Yeah, because No Wep's healing. And you get a full sap if you can. Good. Ah, it didn't connect. Is sap on? Maybe fully... Oh, wow. Go No Wep for tanking that. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we'll let Kirill handle that. Maybe sap's fully on and that's why it's failing. And I didn't realize it. I think that's what happened. I think I was getting used to just, oh, I need to sap because a disruptive wave happened. That's probably what happened. Oh, of course Kirill decided to die there. Alright, we actually have to use a Yiggly. Let's go ahead and bring Kirill back. You come attack. And you should oomph No Wep. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, you guys are going to attack. You are just going to Rika buff. And you are going to sap his ass. Which sounds terrible out of context, but that is okay. Oh, the dodge, man. I mean, kudos to you. That was a cool dodge. Alright, at this point, you can Fire Claw because he resists crack better. Why don't you use Sage Stone just to top us off? Yeah, we got the... It's hard to keep track of the buff sometimes, I will admit. Alright. Attack. Yeah, you could just Fire Claw, and you could just Sage... You don't really need to attack with your items. I will say, though, I've been learning the value of a lot of these items. Alright, Insulate's down, but you don't need Insulate at this point. I'm going to refresh Kabuff. You don't need a Sage Stone, so you could go ahead and Fire Claw. Good damage there. I'm just amazed how powerful these guys can be with just their fists. It's kind of fun. We could just Fire Claw, double Fire Claw at this point. Or you could re-up Oomph for just in cases. Yeah, go ahead. Because Elena would probably lose it first. Alright. That's okay with me. Alright, there's the actual some pain here. Defense down. Okay. His defense is back to normal, I mean. You go ahead and multi-heal and throw a sap down. I'm glad Borya is outspeeding, too. It's because Elena doesn't have her Meteorite Arm Bracer on. Mostly doesn't need it. Why do you keep killing Kirill? You're such an asshole. I'm going to just go ahead and... I don't want to waste another leaf. I'm going to zing or have him just not get experience. I'd rather not deal with it, really. Thank you. I really didn't want to have to go ahead and get him up and all. You can just do Kabuff and get yourself up. You'll be fine. And you can Sage Stone. Just to help Kirill stay up just a little more. Just in case. Alright, that's fine with me. You could do that. That's a waste of a turn for you. You know, why don't you just do a little mid-heal for yourself? I was go... Oh, accelerate. That's what I was going to do. Just to make sure we will go first. Oh, and it didn't matter. But alright, that was with the physical crew, and honestly, that was kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, I hate when I have to use up one of my Yig leaves. They're like the too good to use club. But, you know what, we could survive with 2, hopefully, for Amon. I'm hoping I won't regret saying that. But, alright, next time, you'll see us fighting Amon, and guess what? Psaro is allowed to be participating, so I'm gonna probably have to be grinding him up a bit. Don't be surprised if we're at like level 45-ish, I'm gonna guess. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, see you there.